Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thursday, May 15th, day 140. Get it? Get a load of that, huh? 140 times in a row. Starting to add up. Starting to add up a little bit. I think I did my math right. It's day 140. So good to see you guys. How are you today? How's the week going? You didn't give up on Wednesday. I hope you didn't give up on my Boston Celtics. Celtics in 7, baby. I won't. That's not what I was saying when they dropped the second game at home. I'll tell you that. Anyway, best of luck to Jason Tatum and his recovery and all that stuff. So, Dave Howard, Alex Redmond are here. Good to see you guys. Perennial All Stars. Yeah. Good morning. 9.5. Good to see you. See who pops in on Instagram. We're live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook all the time. Good morning, Rachel. Good to see you. Yeah, had a busy day yesterday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, we're banging it over here. Coaching calls and things of that nature. And Jimmy came home. I don't know why I didn't mention it yesterday, but yeah, he's home and doing the rehab at home. So he's got a few hurdles to get over, but I spent some time with him yesterday, and if you've listened to me at all, you know that he's got a little white leather couch love seat thing in the garage we always hang out on and stare at his Mustang. And yesterday we got to sit there again, and it was just cool. It was just cool to see. Who knows how many more days we'll have of that? Hopefully a bunch. And but he's home and he's doing better, and he's still tired and still getting around with a walker, but hopefully we'll make a full recovery. And I think his one goal is to drive that Mustang again. So hopefully we'll be able to see that happen. So I don't know how many of you guys got a friend that's 82 and drives a 5.0, but he's the coolest dude around. Yeah. Jason Rector is here. Good to see you. A 9.3. Yeah. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. I know I've shared a lot with you guys about Jimmy, and he's my Tuesdays with Maury, if you've ever read that book. So if you haven't, I suggest you get it. Matt Blood is here watching. First day of the rest of your life. I love it. Let's rock and roll, baby. 70 on the sleep score. Rather disappointed with that, given how well I thought I slept. But I think it has a lot to do with bedtime. The Celtics needed me last night to get over the edge, win game 5. I know that they needed me watching and pulling for them, so we stayed up and watched them destroy the New York Knicks. So one game at a time. Got to win next. The next game is going to be tough. Got to win that one in New York with all those filthy people out there. Yeah, Jason. Jimmy has a grandson that is like more like a son to him, and he's about 35. Oddly enough, his last name is Turner, and he has the Mustang right now, and he's kept it, and he keeps it in better shape than Jimmy did, which is hard to do. And he's got new tires on it, and he said to Wendy yesterday, "I just want to drive that thing one more time." So I think Justin will get him out in it. I know I don't even need to suggest it, but I think they will get him out in it, and if he gets strong enough so he can drive it, then certainly. But it's cool. And there's he has another friend, Dave, that's got a 5.0 too, or some sort of, I don't know. It's like an 8.0, whatever. Thing's yellow with stripes on it. And he cracks that thing open when he goes by here. It sounds like a brand new vet or something. So, yeah. So who'd have thought the oldest guys on the street are the coolest? Right. So, yeah, good stuff. We'll get him out for sure. But, so that's good. That's going on. I haven't heard how my friend Dan is doing, high school classmate and friend and teammate, Dan Perkins. I know he got banged up in a motorcycle accident a couple weeks back, and I've heard that he's recovering and doing well. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, Rachel, sleep's important. Sleep is important. So I'm prioritizing it more than ever, which sucks because I feel like the 3 biggest wastes of time in life are eating, sleeping, and stopping for gas, right? If we could get rid of that, I'd be very, very productive. So guys, work on that, would you? So how'd you guys do in sleeping? Guys get a good night? Luke McGee, you always sneak in here and I don't see you right off, but good to see you, my friend. Yeah, some of you guys or some people that are headed out to Nashville yesterday for the Contract to Fight event. If any of you guys are there or listening or see this, I hope you have a great time. Lean in. You're amongst friends. And then Wendy and I are headed to Houston tomorrow for Steve Rosenberg's Ground School event on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to get to see Bailey, get to meet a lot of new people, and I get to participate in the event. So we'll do a little talk on sales and finding your edge and that kind of thing. So I'm fired up about that. 74 on the sleep, Alex says. Yeah, the Aura Ring. Maybe they'll sponsor me. Maybe I could get them to sponsor me. I've had this one for coming on a year and a half now. I use it mostly to track the sleep. Wendy puts a little bit more into the metrics than I do. She's like, I feel great today, but I only got a 82, or I feel like crap today and I got a 95. I'm like, I don't know anybody that gets a 95. So yeah, it's just metrics, but go by how you feel. Go by how you feel, guys. And, early to bed, early to rise, eat right, drink lots of water, keep your hands to yourself, that kind of thing. Unlike Jaylen Brown last night. Does that mean you be live tomorrow at 5 a.m.? I'll have to figure that out, Dave. Maybe you guys could come up with an idea for me because I have to get up. Excuse me. We fly out at 5:30. Although we do have a layover in Atlanta for about an hour, but I'm not sure. I did one from Detroit once. I could do Atlanta, I think. So we'll figure it out. It's either going to be super early and just me, and I'll drop some nuggets for you guys, or we'll try to do it in Atlanta, or worst case scenario, it'll be somewhere around midday. So, but it will be. So I'll ask for your patience a little bit. Atlanta Airport Live 365. Yeah, we might be on the move doing it, but hey, we don't care. It happens, right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So, and then for the next, so for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it'll be in the creepy hotel room. It'd be the creepy hotel room live version with that gray curtain behind me like I did last time. And then Wednesday we'll be flying back out. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be I think we'll hit it about 98%. So, but there will be a live. Don't you worry. So if we have to shift it. Hey, little buddy. What's up, Bubba? How you doing, buddy? Bubba's headed for Dallas. Say hi to Bailey for me. Maybe you guys could go out and grab breakfast or something. Hot Atlanta. Going to Hot Atlanta. I don't know that I've ever been in that airport and not had to be on a dead sprint. Anybody? Right? I mean, just hitting it, because you come into Terminal B and you've got to be at E8. And you're like, that doesn't sound too bad until you realize what that airport looks like. And you go, oh, shit. We got 43 minutes before it takes off, and it boards in 9 minutes, and it's a 25-minute walk. You'll move. I'm down with it. I don't care. I like a challenge, although Wendy dusted me on one of them. I think my foot or something was hurt. Yeah, I can't remember. Or I was wearing my big deal boots or something. Hey, they give me another 2 1/4 inches, baby. Get a little taller. I'll come over and join you live next week. Yeah, we'll get Bubba on. We're going to have some fun next week on the lives. Maybe we'll do one right from the ground school event and have a blast with it. So it'll be fun. And then when we come back, Bailey will be home on I think the 30th. So we're going to bring her down and let her tell you guys a little bit more about her social media business and how awesome it is being my daughter. And how wonderful I am and understanding, all the good stuff. So, and how good I was as a driving instructor, when she was going through that. So yeah, all the good stuff. You'll hear all the good things. Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, here we go. Day 2, discipline wins. Day 2. So the power of a personal standard. You see my standard sign up there? The power of a personal standard, holding the line when no one's watching. Okay. It's often been said, character is what you do when no one's looking, right? Real discipline isn't about looking good in public. It's about doing the work in private. And my good friend Mike Foley from Foley's Fitness always said to me, Bob, what you do in private shows in public. And he's right. He's right. It's hard to hide that, right? So the core idea for today is that high performers don't need external pressure to stay consistent. They're just driven by an internal standard. Hey, my standard is that I go to the gym every day or 3 days a week or whatever it is. My standard is I don't eat like shit. My standard is that I shop around the outside of the grocery store. I don't get down the aisles where the Captain Crunch is and all that good stuff. Stay away from those crackers. When you create non-negotiables for how you show up and you honor them, even when no one's watching, that's when you start winning for real. Yeah, Rachel, you're gonna love her. She's great. She's the real deal. So takes it to the next level. But I'm biased. So the most dangerous thing in the world is someone who holds the line when no one else is around, right? You're just quietly building, doing your thing, not necessarily having to tell anybody about it, right? Most people rise to the level of accountability. You need to rise to the level of the personal standard, your personal standard. What is it? I would ask you that today. If you get nothing else from this today, maybe you say, okay, after this, what is my personal standard? Your discipline can't depend on, someone checking in or someone else showing up for the run or the workout. It has to come from who you decided to be. Oftentimes, I think I heard it through Ben Newman, and I think he heard it was Nick Saban say it. How you do one thing is how you do everything, especially when no one's watching. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So what's personal standard? Okay. It's the line you refuse to cross. I'm not doing that. In 2024, my personal standard was that I'm not drinking. Just decided I was like, whatever. We were setting goals at the end of 2023. I said, I'm going to just get rid of that for the year. See where that takes me. Missed a few things or didn't go to a couple things or, had a lot of club sodas or diet Pepsis or whatever. It was fine. I did it. No big deal. But that was the standard. It's like, just not doing that, right? It's the line you refuse to cross. The rule that you live by. You don't have anyone to answer to but yourself. And you live by the rule, not because someone else imposed it. Oh, I can't do that. But because it's who you are. The standard. It's your internal thermostat for how you show up, speak, lead, perform, all of it. I don't skip workouts. I return messages. I finish what I start. I don't complain without bringing a solution. A personal standard is a boundary with yourself, not anyone else. It's a boundary with yourself. It builds trust, clarity, and momentum. It's just you and the standard. Why most people don't have one? Well, they're driven by emotion, not principle. They don't track their patterns. They're not paying attention. And they get by on good enough because they don't feel immediate consequences. They just kind of kick the ball down the road. But you can't build a high-level life with low-level standards. I'll say that again. You can't build a high-level life with low-level standards. What happens when you raise that standard? Your self-respect grows. Your self-esteem comes up. Your decisions get easier because your standard makes that decision for you. It's like, hey, I'll use the gym thing. I go to the gym Monday through Friday. It's just what you do. It's not, you just remove that decision you have to make every morning when you commit to that standard. Well, I don't know if I'll go today. I'll hit the snooze. Decisions get easier. Your results compound. There's no more starting over. I'm done starting over. Let's just do this. What if I kept doing this and maintained? I wouldn't have to keep starting over. You don't need more accountability, and you just need a higher standard. Yeah. And then define your personal standard. This is my challenge for you today. Define yours. Choose one area where you've been inconsistent. Or just kind of floating along. Write one standard for that area that you'll commit to for the next week, for the next 7 days. For example, if you're a snooze person hitting the snooze, lose my number. No, just kidding. Maybe you say, I don't hit snooze. Hey, if you're in sales, maybe it's I make 5 sales calls per day. I don't skip journaling or planning my day. I time block. Put it somewhere where you'll see it. Calendar, mirror, fridge, whiteboard, phone lock screen, whatever. If this was helpful for you, write standard in the chat or a fist pump or something like that. Let me know you're paying attention. Wendy's going on the links right now. Hey, check out the YouTube channel. 267 subscribers last time. We're getting there. That was my Roscoe Pico train that slipped out there. All right, guys, you don't need someone looking over your shoulder. You need to look yourself in the mirror and say, this is who I am now. This is who I am now. Discipline isn't about control. It's about commitment to a standard that future you will thank you for. Who does future you need you to be today? Okay. Drop a fist pump in if it was helpful. Write the standard. Roscoe Pico train. What's that flash for a minute there? I thought you was a backseat driver. Don't get me going on the Dukes, man. That was my childhood. Oh, you got Enos, Cooter. That was good stuff. Every Friday night at 8 o'clock on one of the 3 channels. All right. I hope you got something out of that today. Tomorrow, we're going to hit one of the most important muscles in discipline, the habit of taking immediate action. No more overthinking, no more delay. It's time to train your bias toward movement. Yeah. Wendy's going ham on the links today. I appreciate it. Check out the brand new website. Share it out. Share that the call link as well, the free 30-minute strategy call. I would love to hop on. Hey, Forrest, how you doing, buddy? And try to help you with your business or what you got going on. Don't hesitate to reach out. Very few people take me up on that. But I'm happy to give my time. Pretty busy Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but on a Friday or a Monday, I've always got a few minutes and can help you. So also, if you like the website, again, guys, I do it every day. Check out Tyler Kirk's website, Legacy Media. If you're having trouble with your brand, don't know what's up, don't know where you're going, hit him up on that. Also, please extend a Google review if you would. Here's a link for that. Wendy's got some going. I've got some going. Matt Blood, I'll be here. I want to hear what you have to say on that topic for sure. Yeah, tomorrow. Absolutely. Take an immediate action. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Hey, we hit 1,900 thanks to you guys on the speaking of that, where's Touring Man? Has anybody seen him? Somebody check on it. We hit 1,900 on the Summit Facebook group. It's a free private group, so we have to, agree to let you in, make sure you're not an axe murderer or something. But please invite. Sit down, click, invite. Jason Rector shared it out to 5,000 people yesterday, so I appreciate that. The president came on the night was shot. I'm missing something. Yeah, I missed. Sometimes I get out of context with the comments. Good morning, Roy Dahl. What would it take to be a 10 today, Roy? Roy's coming in at a 9.75. Yeah. I'm lost. What was that noise? I don't know. Probably me impersonating somebody. So, and also, guys, check out Steve Rosenberg's website. Jason Rector just went down a couple weeks ago. Enjoyed that 2-day. I'm going down to Houston. Wendy and I are going down tomorrow. So that'll be great. Check out the Summit podcast. We're now on all the platforms with all the cool cats. It was just on YouTube and Apple Podcasts for a while, and now it's on Spotify and all the stuff. So grab that up, check it out, pass it along. And if you know somebody that could use some coaching, please let me know. I would love to chat with them. And also, if you guys are in organizations, and I chatted with Rachel about this yesterday, she's in the flooring industry. If you're in an industry and there's an event and you're looking for a speaker or somebody to come in and and fire people up or get people moving, get them thinking a little bit differently about things. I would love an opportunity to speak at an event, so please keep me in mind for that. Roy says, my flight be on time. Roy is headed for Nashville, right? Yeah, good for you, man. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, check out Steve Rosenberg's website. And you already shared the YouTube link, Wendy, so thank you very much. And I would challenge you to share this and just say, hey, this guy's on every day at 8. A lot of you guys have done that, and I appreciate it. Share it out. Day 140. So you could say, hey, this guy's gone live 140 days in a row. He's not going anywhere. Comes hear what he has to say. Get part of the community. And like we've said before, if nothing else, come for the chat. That's a good time. Right? So we always have fun. So, hey, we'll figure out tomorrow. When I do, I'll just do a quick post on my Facebook page. So I know Matt Moore said the other day on Sunday, said, well, shit, if I knew you were doing it, I was up at 5, I would have tuned in. So I'll try to let you know and do a little bit better job of that. But ask for a little bit of grace tomorrow, one way or the other, because I might be on a flight. So they tend to get a little bit antsy when you have your laptop and you're streaming from a Delta flight. I don't think there's enough bandwidth to do that. I'll be that guy. Could you guys please be quiet? I'm going to go live. Good morning, Tolman, out there in Nashville. How are things? Yeah. Well, Rachel, thank you. I appreciate that. Go find me a speaking opportunity. Matt Blood's in the flooring industry too. You guys must know each other. Matt sits on the boards and does a lot of the technical stuff, and one of the only people I know that knows how to do tile right, other than Matt Moore. Wait, do we have another one? Another one in the group, tile guy? I might be missing somebody, but yeah. Good morning, Tolman. I see you got your workout in this morning, setting the standard, and that's what we talked about today. So grab it on the rewind if you just jumped in. Have a great time out there in Nashville, guys, and say hi to everybody that I know. I miss that crew. Had a lot of good friends, good times there. So say hi to Derek and Tim and Tom and all those guys. Bunkers are going to be out there. Tolman, I don't know. I think Dan Bennett might be on his way out. So who was the gentleman that ran the group coaching call on Monday? That was Richard Nordheim. And Richard owns a company called Enhanced Renovations, and he's in Raleigh, North Carolina. And he's one of the coaches on the team at Steve Rosenberg's organization with me and Bubba Hogan. So Kofer, that's right, Adam Kofer. So yeah, I actually know 3 people that know how to do tile. All the people I've used around here, I've had issues with. So oddly enough, I've never ever installed any tile. Just never had the need to do it. But I had one customer once wanted to slide a quarter across the bathroom floor after they put the tile in. I'm like, dude, okay, all righty. So that was fun. So yeah, definitely, Rachel, you should definitely meet him. A lot of good people. And also on that daily sales accelerator call, if you haven't checked it out, we added a female influence who's been a part of Steve's team for a while, but she hadn't been on the sales accelerator. Her name's Joni. And she owns like either 5 or like 9 businesses. She's in the VA business. She's staffing, all that kind of stuff. And she and Steve were partners at one time. And then she bought Steve. He sold his part and moved on, did other things. So she talked yesterday about follow-up, and it was really good. And today she's handling the role play call. So Thursdays are for role plays. So if you guys don't have the link to that and you'd like to be on that call, hit me up. Hit me up. I'll get you on the call. And she's going to be great. She was telling us yesterday, she did 10 years of door knocking on doors, door-to-door sales, selling pre-foreclosure stuff. So people that were going to get foreclosed on, she was actually going up and knocking on their door. So I'm like, I don't know about that. So tough trade, not for the faint of the heart. Deep flooring folks sell LVP. Yeah, you guys can connect and figure that out. But yeah, today, 10:30 Eastern, check that out. Got a bunch of coaching calls to do today. Get packed. We've got our Edge Live community call tonight at 7 p.m. And then we're up super early tomorrow and wheels up at 5:30 out of Portland. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Hope you get a lot of things done. Make somebody's day today. And I'll be back. I always say I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. We'll figure it out. I'll post later tomorrow or post in this chat as well. So those of you that have messaged in this chat will probably get a notification on what the plan is for tomorrow morning. So Dave Howard, have an awesome day yourself, man. Don't forget to invite people to we might need to actually rename that the Dave Howard Honorable Invite to the summit page. Dave's invited everybody. So I appreciate you, man. Alex, have a great day. The rest of you guys that were on, people that I didn't see here. Dustin, good to see you. Guys, have a great day. Go do something great and make somebody's day today. All right, I'm out. Take care.